Hope everyone's feeling good today. Guys, Ilhan Omar is in the news again because she can't keep her story straight. One moment she is attacking Trump, the next she is blabbering on MSNBC or MS Now, which is a terrible rebrand, by the way. People are talking about how she needs to be deported. Trump is talking about how she married her brother. And Omar is also firing back at Trump, saying that she's going to be in Congress a lot longer than Trump is going to be in office. So who the heck needs Netflix right now when you have Washington, D.C.? All right, I love it though. There's also going to be a little treat at the end, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So welcome back to the Adam C. Moreno Show. Please like, subscribe, turn on the bell, and let's dive right in. So I feel like we need to start here with President Trump calling Omar garbage, saying that immigrants like her don't work, and then telling her to go back to where she came from. This is very, very recently, over the past couple of days. Check it out.
And we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing. You know, they came from paradise and they said, this isn't paradise. But when they come from hell and they complain and do nothing but bitch, we don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
President Trump just wiped her with a planet. So it is no wonder that the representative went on live TV to at least somewhat try to defend herself the best she can. Take a look.
He's always been a racist, a bigot, a xenophobic, and Islamophobic. We know that he called African nations a shithole in his first administration. We know that when he came down that escalator, he said he was going to stop Muslim immigration into this country. And so it is not surprising that he is going after Black immigrants in this country. And it's certainly not surprising that he's choosing a Black immigrant community that is also Muslim. But what I would like to say is that most of us are citizens. On our passport, it says we are nationals of this country. We love that Minnesota has welcomed us. Many of us have not been settled in Minnesota. We chose it as a home because the Minnesota people and the state is beautiful and very welcoming. And we are going to be here regardless of what the president has to say.
There is a lot of cursing in Washington, D.C. these days, right? That was a tough watch for sure. Later, she doubles down on this. We see some new media shared by Laura Loomer. Check this out. He caught her in the halls of the Capitol.
Congresswoman, do you agree with President Trump's assumption that you married your brother to get citizenship? Have you begun packing your bags for Somalia yet, Congresswoman Omar?
Not going anywhere.
So you're not?
No, don't waste your energy on me.
Do you have a message for President Trump?
I will be here probably longer than Trump.
Wait, do you have a message for President Trump?
I'm like a quarter of his age.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say to him?
Some old man losing his mind. I don't know why he's obsessed with me.
Interesting. Well, thank you, Congresswoman.
Yeah, I hope he gets help.
Thank you.
So I don't know what the heck is in the water in Washington, D.C., but people are getting feisty these days. My goodness, Eric Doherty shares this video along with "Deport this woman to Somalia now. She does not belong here." So let me know what you think about that. And here is President Trump in the Oval Office, again, destroying Ilhan Omar and illegal Somalis. Check this out.
They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. It's a fraud. She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, you know, it just happened. She shouldn't be allowed to be a congresswoman, and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. And most of those people, they have destroyed Minnesota, okay? Minnesota, you have an incompetent governor. You have a crooked governor. He's crooked as hell, but he's incompetent. Waltz he should be ashamed. That beautiful land, that beautiful state. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. All she does is complain about this country. And without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now.
So, does President Trump have a point? Because I'm hearing this a lot. It seems to be like a normal talking point. And, there is a reason why whenever people flee California or another state like Arizona, the common expression is, don't California my Arizona, or don't California my X, Y, or Z. Because when you uproot your life, you should ideally be assimilating. But what we've seen more often than not is that doesn't really happen. So instead of assimilating, there is a lot of complaining. That, I think, is what President Trump is trying to say. And I shared this in my last video, but I'm going to share it again because I think this is really fitting for our conversation right now. Ilhan Omar was sitting down with a Jake Tapper when she was asked about the major fraud that is being exposed in Minnesota and uncovered. And she's almost left speechless. She is stammering. She's just looking all over the room, just searching for help. But just as the programs that she has endorsed, there is no help coming, unfortunately. Take a look.
First of all, federal prosecutors say 59 people have been investigated in these schemes so far. Americans at large stole tens of billions of forms of aid during the pandemic all over the country. Minnesota's fraud scandal stands out, according to federal auditors. What are you hearing from investigators right now?
Well, I've been following the cases closely as they've gone through the courts, and we know that there are more indictments possibly coming. I think that number might go up to 73 is what I'm hearing.
Okay. Can you shed any light on why the fraud got so out of control in Minnesota?
I think what happened is that, when you have these kind of new programs that are designed to help people, you're oftentimes relying on third parties to be able to facilitate. And I just think that a lot of the COVID programs that were set up, they were set up so quickly that a lot of the guardrails did not get created.
Now, obviously, whatever the ethnic group, the actions of a few dozen should not impugn an entire community of thousands of people.
I do have a question, though. How much fraud needs to occur until we learn that accountability isn't optional? It's the foundation of a functional country. When there is no oversight, when there is no accountability, corruption finds a way to fill the vacuum. Happens every single time. So that is unfortunate. But hey, that's what I'm saying from Ilhan. Omar, what about you? Please let me know. The last thing I wanted to share is this is going to be like the positive politics segment of the episode. I'm really excited about it. President Trump just moments ago at the tree lighting almost just, it left my jaw to the ground because of how stunned I was here. I thought it was fantastic. Check this out.
During this holy season, Christians everywhere rejoice at the miracle in Bethlehem more than 2,000 years ago, when the Son of God, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, came down from heaven to be with us. You're right. Full of grace and truth, he brought the gift of God's love into the world and the promise of salvation for every person and every nation. And we just settled another war today. You saw that with Rwanda and the Congo. It's been going on for 34 years. Millions of people killed. Could be 20 million. They don't know what the number is, and we just settled it today. That was a big one. We're very happy to announce it on this important day. Tonight, this beautiful evergreen tree glows bright on the dark and cold winter night and reminds us of the words of Gospel of John. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. Beautiful words. With the birth of Jesus, human history turned from night to day. His word and his example call us to love one another, to serve one another, and to honor the sacred truth that every child is specially made in the image of God.
Come on, somebody, preach. I love it. President Trump, whenever you're done with being president, I think you could have a long career as a pastor, a preacher. I would see it, but genuinely so beautiful. And here is the moment that the tree was lit. it is so stunning. I loved seeing the president here alongside First Lady Melania Trump. It really is a sight to behold.
So is everybody ready to light the beautiful Christmas tree? Are you ready? So the First Lady is going to do the honors, and we're going to do a countdown. We'll go from 5 to 0, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, guys. This is just, I love there's a lot of hectic things going on in the world, but this is really, it really is the most beautiful time of the year. So I love getting to witness this, being able to report on it, especially after, some of these other videos that we've made today. I just love it. Anyways, tell me what you think about this conversation in the comment section, from Representative Ilhan Omar all the way to the tree lighting. And hey, if you made it this far, please like, subscribe, turn on the bell. It really does mean the world to me. And if you want to support the show, please consider checking out the Substack, adamcmoreno.com. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hope you have a beautiful day, and Merry Christmas. Episode's over already? Geez, that was fast. Well, they say beautiful things do not last forever, but feel free to watch and listen to another one of these episodes if you're interested in those conversations as well. Also, this next part is huge. Make sure to obliterate that like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never skip a beat. I also have a newsletter where we dive into the news, politics, and ideas that shape our future. If you're interested in signing up, I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time.